Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Movie Recap. And this month is Superhero Month.
Dun, 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 dun. Idiots in underwear.
That's what we decide to do. That's where you decide to go with this tonight.
Every superhero you have ever seen doesn't realize underwear go on the inside of the pants. Every one, with
Not
few
everyone.
exception.
There are no females that wear underwear on the outside.
Wonder Woman.
Damn it. No, that's a bathing suit. That goes on the outside.
Okay, explain most of Black Canary's uniform, that one-piece swimsuit she wears with fishnet stockings and a denim jacket.
Swimsuit goes on the outside.
I still think it's just weird.
And I think it's a corset with... I don't know what Black Canary wears. It's like a corset bathing suit made of leather.
I just say it's kind of weird, but I don't know.
But
Maybe
still,
it's a distraction
bathing suit
plot.
outside.
Okay, well, explain that to Superman, Batman, Flash.
Well, dudes are just weird. That's all I got.
You really want to get into that? Really?
Yeah. Dudes are weird.
Okay, I'll hold on to that one for later.
We'll
discuss that one off mic.
All right. Anyways, we were going to watch the unfortunate Catwoman tonight, but I couldn't find it. And to be completely honest with you guys, I didn't look too hard for it.
The movie kind of sucks.
No,
we just
it's
decided
awful.
against it.
Like I called Trey and was like, yeah, I'm gonna go look for it. And I went to one store, was like, I couldn't find it. Fuck it, let's review something else.
And I honestly did not object.
Because we would have needed way, way more alcohol.
I don't think Jack Daniels has enough whiskey.
So instead, we were originally going to watch Catwoman and Superman, Batman, Apocalypse.
Dun dun dun.
We are still going to watch a Superman, Batman, Apocalypse.
Dun dun dun.
But now we are going to randomize it and find another animated movie, superhero movie on Netflix to also review.
And as everyone knows, animated superheroes, there's no shortage. They are scattered everywhere.
Exactly. So we are going to review that. And fuck Catwoman.
Fun fact, a lot of the whip scenes were done by a man, so if the whip thing turns you on, you may want to do some very serious soul searching.
Exactly. Do some serious soul searching, because you may be into dudes just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit.
It's okay. It's okay. We still love you. It's okay.
We love you no matter who you love.
Hey, as long as you follow the show, we love you regardless.
On a side note, I know this is going to make the intro clip really long, but I really need to do this story while we're talking about that. So I went into Plato's closet to find boots, and for my costume. And this customer was so rude to the staff at the Plato's gift shop or the Plato's closet that she just wanted to leave. They were trying to get her out. Like, she was just an awful person. And as she's walking out, this gay dude behind the counter goes, "You have a nice day, ma'am," which I think is gay code for fuck off. I really think so.
I kind of hope so, but really hope not, because I've had a couple of gay guys tell me that, and it seemed really kind of flirty for me. So I'm kind of hoping it wasn't a, piss off, because don't get me wrong, if any of our listeners are prefer same gender, nothing but love to you. I greatly love y'all. I take it as a compliment when I get hit on by a guy.
I love those guys. They're always awesome and super honest.
And the best part of all, they give you the best fashion advice, don't they?
It's like gay guys spent their whole life lying about liking women, that when they finally come out, they are incapable of telling another lie ever again.
I never thought about it that way, but that's a damn good perspective.
Our friend in the room is telling us that is not true at all, that gay people are capable of lying. I know several that are not capable of lying, at least in an aspect of like what you're wearing or what you look like or if you're full of shit. Well, that one's just weird.
And on that separate note,
I hope you guys heard that. Apparently, she had a gay guy hit on her ex-husband, and that was a thing in this world. So go to sleep knowing that that's a thing. But anyways, so we are going to go and watch these movies now, trying to get back onto topic here.
We have bad issues of being distracted by shiny things.
Yes.
And flashing lights and candy and just don't
Wait,
kidnap us with shiny things.
Do we have candy?
Yeah, we have apple circles, and I think I have some butterscotch somewhere.
All right, we're going to go watch this movie now. Bye, guys.
We'll see you in a bit.
Hey, everybody, we are back. I know we said we were going to watch 2 movies, but fuck it. I'm like 4 beers in now and been sliced twice.
Oh, hey, one of them was accidental.
Both of them were accidental, I hope. Which is why I'm drinking a lot more, so that next time I get sliced into, I won't feel it.
I still say stronger alcohol would be a better option, but that's just my personal opinion.
If we start chugging Jaeger at this point, then you guys are going to have to wrap my limp body in tinfoil.
Just fair warning, you start going for the Jaeger and pass out, there will be very interesting pictures of you on Twitter.
That's exactly why I'm not doing Jaeger. And that is exactly why we are reviewing Batman and Superman Apocalypse.
In my defense, I only have like 20 followers, so only like 20 people would see it.
That's still too many.
And I only know one of them.
Anyways,
so
we are watching. We're watching a movie. Almost, it's essentially revolves around Supergirl and how she gets to Earth and is trained and eventually becomes Supergirl.
Overall, good movie, really good animation.
I love the animation on this. It's really good. Really
well animated fight sequences. Even just whenever Superman and Supergirl are just wandering, or when Supergirl, Superman, and Batman are all up at the Fortress of Solitude. For those who don't know, Superman's kind of hideout, for lack of a better term. Just the animation is really good. The lines are really, really clean. It's one of those things that really make you appreciate animation.
And this might be a nitpicky thing, but the one thing I really appreciate in this animation is it's going to sound dumb, is the hair animation for all of the girls.
It does move instead of like being all like they put like 4 cans of hairspray.
Exactly.
You can actually see it blow in the wind and respond like you'd expect natural hair to move. Exactly.
It's not just the one piece that moves as one piece. Yeah. It's the animation overall is just really great in this movie.
I give it 2 beers way up, and that's not just because I'm an alcoholic.
And I did not watch this and need to get drunk. I just decided to. Fuck it.
No, actually, this one's good
There's
enough.
A bunch of people having a party outside, so we're fucking having a party inside.
Hell yeah, and this is not one like Hansel and Gretel where alcohol was required. This is just to hell with it. It's Saturday night, I think, and just
yes.
I have ice cold beer, and why not?
If you guys have Netflix, this movie is on Netflix.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I've seen it on Netflix.
Hot damn!
It is on Netflix. I would definitely recommend watching this on Netflix if you're into Superman, if you're into any of the DC mythology at all.
On a very interesting side note, there are a couple of cameos by a couple of characters that, like some Marvel movies, if you don't know what you're looking at, you'll miss it completely. But if you have some working DC knowledge, you'll catch it and be like, oh, I know that. And then you can look at your friends like, haha, I bet you don't know what the shit I'm talking about. You get kind of depressed with that feeling. Trust me on this one.
I doubt that. Don't you know, being a nerd is cool now.
Yeah, but when you're the biggest nerd out of the group, it's kind of a lonely crowd.
There is an amazing fight sequence with Wonder Woman, Big Barda, and all of Doomsday's
Furies, his personal honor guard, who have got to be like the most badass chicks on that horrible, horrible hellhole of a planet.
Which, who knew Apocalypse was so like for equality? I mean, men can fight, women can fight. I mean, Darkseid's guard is full of women.
Yeah, they're all female and just. I'm wondering if Darkseid has kind of a weird fetish thing going, because all of them, with the exception of one, are like very, I guess,
scantily clad.
We'll go with that just because I can't think of the right words. But
boobalicious.
Like there's one who's essentially a whip wielder. I mean, she's got like a 12-foot rope with like a weight and spikes, and then like a diamond spike on the other end. Who's got like a bikini top and it looks like ace bandages, like she's some horrible burn victim. And I mean, she's whipping ass. She
does live on Apocalypse. She could be a horrible burn victim.
Well, if so, I feel very sorry because somebody like messed her face up horribly.
But the fight scene with the Furies, Wonder Woman, and Big Barda are
all
awesome.
kinds of ass.
And then you have the moment in the movie where, well, we didn't explain the plot of the movie. We shouldn't.
We'll get to that.
Because I mean, you should just watch it. Don't watch this review to know what the movie's about. Just watch the movie. It's a good movie.
Again, if you have some
it is way better than the movie that we were going to watch, which was Catwoman.
I highly, highly, highly agree with that. Just if you have some working DC knowledge or just want a good DC starting point, this would be a great one. It's a great team-up movie. It's almost a Justice League movie just since they bring in so many different characters. And, I mean, it's not a villain that, you know, you just, okay, it's this guy. It's a real unexpected villain twist.
One thing that I actually want to get in a debate here and see if anybody in the comment section will also debate is we were talking about this earlier, and in this particular movie, they say that Supergirl can metabolize
yellow sun energy better than Superman can, which brought us to discussion of, is Supergirl potentially more powerful than Superman?
I'm saying no on this one.
I'm saying I have no idea. It's a damn comic book, but it is possible just because, let's face it, it's a comic book. Everything is possible.
That is true. But within the universe as I understand it, from what I've from the more sources that I've read saying that essentially the issue that Supergirl ends up looking stronger than Superman because she doesn't hold back at all. Whereas Superman has grown up holding back his abilities because of the fact of how strong he is. And the only villains he usually can go full out on are Darkseid or Doomsday. Maybe other Kryptonians when they show up.
No, I mean, you've got some of the other, I guess less known would be the better word. I mean, you've got like Samson, Atlas, Brainiac.
Those are all Titans and gods, except Brainiac, obviously.
You know, I mean, there are a few where it looks like he flat out goes, you know, just all or nothing. But again, you know, it's all how much is being held back, how much is just flat out, you know, just no holds barred. I'm going to rip your damn head off.
And Superman always has the motive of not killing either. I don't know that Supergirl has that same motive.
And this is completely off topic and unrelated to the movie whatsoever. Way back when the Justice League cartoon was running, I think it was exclusively to Cartoon Network, there was a couple episodes with alternate realities where Superman would actually lobotomize villains. I think he lobotomized the electricity chick. I forget her name. She was never that big for me. She was just kind of like, okay, she's living lightning. Way to go. Congratulations. I think he lobotomized Poison Ivy and a couple of others.
Holy shit. What cartoon was this?
The Justice League, the original one, where it was only like the original 7 members.
Like the old one? Like with the da-la-la-la-la?
Yeah.
Like shit?
Yeah.
That was the way I described that, with the stupid, zany cutscene music. I don't remember that episode. That's fairly violent for a kid's show.
Well, I mean, it didn't obviously, you know, show everything. It just showed, you know, the red dot, and then all of a sudden they go limp and are completely complicit.
But still, just the idea of lobotomizing somebody on a kid's show.
Realistically, how many 10-year-olds know what the hell lobotomizing is? I know adults who don't know what a lobotomy is.
That is true. We don't know a lot of kids. I don't know. Kids nowadays might know There's a third person in the room, just so you guys know. We're not fucking talking to an imaginary person here. There is a third person in the room, but
I am.
I have the grain turned down on the mic, so you guys might not be able to hear her.
I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Deadpool here lately, and I've gotten into the habit of talking to myself just because it seems like a whole lot of fun. And
that was actually a lie. It's actually Trey's second personality that we're talking to.
Hey, I'm glad somebody finally does.
Hey.
I have issues, okay? Let's just leave it at that.
Trey just needs people to hang out with, so he makes up chicks and dudes and whatever to hang out with.
I'm a one-man party. I just don't know. The only problem is I drink all my beer and then bitch for it.
And then he wakes up the next morning and is like, who the fuck drank all my beer?
Exactly. And the sad part is that's actually completely true.
Anyways, back to the movie. We're kind of rambling a bit. Like I said, we have consumed a bit of alcohol. We have been making my, I guess we'll go with cosplay costume. I'm doing it for a friend of ours who does karaoke. He actually gave me all of this sound equipment. So if you are in the Louisiana area, Alex Lee Karaoke.
For requests, or for play date information, hit us up in comments, or again, my Twitter feed, at Angel's Edge, I think is my
That's
Twitter.
the one you gave me.
Okay, yeah, that's my Twitter handle.
It's at Fallen's Edge.
Fallen's Edge, there it is.
You don't know your own fucking Twitter handle?
I don't log in on a regular basis, okay? My shit stays logged in.
It's at Fallen_Edge.
There you go.
That's the one you gave me.
That's probably the right one then. Just leave me a request a date and location, and we'll
pass it on.
There you go. And then you can show up and watch us make asses of ourselves because we're usually kind of drunk.
Or at Black Cat Feline for mine. But yeah, so
back to the movie.
Why did I bring Alex up on here?
Sound equipment.
Oh yeah, he donated all the sound equipment and everything.
Anyway, just for me, I don't know if it's because I'm just a big comic nerd or if I'm just kind of OCD about it. I have a couple of questions that apparently never get answered.
Shoot.
My biggest question that I really bring up is if Superman is doing the Justice League thing, he does, Metropolis plus the Fortress and in deep space. Why the hell is he stepping on Batman's toes and patrolling Gotham City as well as Metropolis? Doesn't he have enough shit to do? Really?
No, they don't really say anything about that. But maybe he picked up some Kryptonian Spidey vibes or something. I don't know.
I mean, is like Superman just a dick? Was he coming by just for like a bromance night and catch a couple of beers? Or what the shit?
If there's a superly overpowered supervillain, he'll come help Batman out.
Yeah, but still, it seemed to be like a regular, routine night. Okay, a meteor crash doesn't necessarily warrant Superman's help on this one. I'm like, really? It fell on the damn base. It's not like the city's on fire.
Superman is the world's resident alien, so you'd think he'd show up at any kind of alien crashes.
Yeah, but that's just one of my points. They never said it was alien. It's just all they know is a damn meteor fell. Turns out, okay, it's Supergirl, but
maybe Superman's their resident space expert. I don't fucking know. They don't really answer it.
Just it's simple little questions like that are kind of unanswered. But again, I'm sure somewhere if you dig deep enough in the comic origins, it's all answered. Just honestly, that takes too much energy, and I've had way too much to drink to really research this.
My thing in here is during. I'm trying to. I didn't write any notes for this one, which is a terrible thing for me to do. During the when Superman and Supergirl are wandering around in the park of Metropolis, they get jumped by Batman, Wonder Woman, and another Amazon.
It was like a team of them. There were like 5 of them because they all whipped up on Superman.
She was one person. She can actually divide into 5 people.
Shit!
Because they formed back together at one point.
Yeah, I missed that part. I was drinking beer.
So, They go and fight them, and Wonder Woman grabs Supergirl, and essentially her and Batman have decided Supergirl needs training. She needs to be trained. Obviously, your feelings for your cousin, like in a paternal way, I guess, not in a
Uh-huh.
I want to fuck you way, are clouding Superman's judgment. And so they feel like they need to show him, look, she's clearly untrained. She's dangerous. She needs to be trained. We're going to take her to the Amazon homeland and train her.
Which brings
Go ahead.
Which brings up some weird questions. Just, I guess it's just because Amazon Island, for lack of a better term, Dream Fantasy Island for Quagmire. I mean, Island of just women, giggity. Okay, I get that. They are all about the Roman female influence. They're always worshiping Hera and Athena. All the great goddesses, which is cool. The big question here comes, okay, you have Supergirl with enough power to destroy the damn island with an eyeball. What the hell does she need swordplay training for? Really?
My thing is, who the hell do Batman and Wonder Woman get off thinking that they know how to train a fucking Kryptonian?
Well, I mean, except for like the heat vision and I guess to a degree the invulnerability, Wonder Woman has comparable power. She has strength. She has flight.
She's not as strong as Superman, though.
I didn't say she was, but she is somewhat comparable. I mean, she has similar powers.
I just think they are not as well equipped to train Supergirl as, Superman is.
If he'd remained objective and realized, she's dangerous, she needs training, I agree. Superman would have been the prominent choice, but emotions got in his way. He was soft.
But at that point, she didn't want to be a hero. There was no reason for her to be trained.
Well, that's debatable since, I mean, again, she sneezes. She could accidentally, sneeze and, Superman has that super lung power, which, God, if he ever starts smoking, he's going to end up making a freight train look like nothing. Just a sneeze, she could blow away half a city better than any tornado. I mean,
that hurt my throat.
So many possible joke options.
Sorry, I need to stop making sound effects.
Just my big issue is, okay, Wonder Woman's a great heroine. She's trained. She's a master of her abilities, and she commands the entire Amazon army. I'll grant it. She's a great trainer, but just the swordplay is really what kind of threw me. It's like, really? You're going toe-to-toe with somebody, you're not going to use a fucking sword unless you bring one with you.
You know who would have been an impartial trainer for Supergirl? Is Big Barda.
That I can agree with, actually.
They could have gotten Barda to train her. And obviously she did a good job training the fucking Furies.
Well, past life. Plus, I mean, where are you going to train, where are you going to train Supergirl in a suburb? Really? You're going to train her in a backyard with neighbors spying over your fence?
Fortress of Solitude. And train her there.
That is a good
Big
point.
Barda trains Supergirl in the Fortress of Solitude. Win, win, win.
But then you have the same argument. What qualifies Barda? She's always trained, as far as we know, regular people with no real superpowers to speak of.
No real superpowers. They're all fucking apocalyptic, or however you say people from Apocalypse.
But does that mean they have powers? I mean, the one girl died from a damn spear, so that means she doesn't have invulnerability. None of them appeared to have horrible super strength.
They kicked the shit out of Wonder Woman at one point.
They were better trained.
Exactly. Better trained by...
I'm not disagreeing with this. I'm just saying, okay, you brought up the beef. What qualifies Batman and Wonder Woman to decide training for a Kryptonian? I'm making the same argument to you on Barda.
Okay, well, I don't know as much about the mythology of Barda as maybe I should to be throwing that out there. But
there's not that much to know.
I'm saying that as somebody from Apocalypse, obviously a bunch of them have a higher strength ability than probably some of the... What the fuck are you doing? He's trying to get like every drop of beer and like dripping beer onto his face. You
don't waste beer. Guys, help me out on this one. You do not waste beer. You get every damn drop.
You made me forget what I was... Fuck it. The point of it is that you need to watch this movie. It is a great DC movie. It is a great DC movie, and there is not a lot of them out there, and this is one of them.
Although there is a very interesting kind of comical question/debate to bring up. Okay, there's a battle later on in the movie towards the end where Darkseid comes to Earth and is just whipping Superman's ass to no end. I mean, just redheaded stepchild waylaying his ass. Throughout the battle, the Kent family home and barn and the whole thing gets completely destroyed. And that brought up the question is, do insurance companies have like superhero / supervillain damage claims? I mean, can you claim that shit on your insurance? Or are they like, yeah, sorry, you're kind of boned on this one. Suck it up and deal.
They do in the Marvel universe.
Really?
Yeah, there's actually a separate comic called Damage Control.
I did not know that.
They're not superheroes, but they essentially it's not run by S.H.I.E.L.D., but S.H.I.E.L.D. uses them a lot to clean up and fix whenever there's a big superhero battle.
See, I did not know that.
I don't know if there's a DC equivalent.
I mean, I know Marvel has the Wrecking Crew, but they're all villains just based off construction.
No. These guys, the Damage Control, are good guys, but they're all human. They just go and their job is to fix.
They're the maids of
yes, they fix and clean up whatever gets broken by superhero damage. Superhero / supervillain damage.
I just had it. You know, we should ask about the superhero claimant.
I knew something about comic books that Trey didn't. It's
1
fucking
point for
amazing.
All right, I got it. You ready for this one?
Go for it.
All right, State Farm covers home, auto, and life, right? We should ask Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm, do you guys cover supervillain damage?
You think I'm kidding? I'm going to call him tomorrow, ask him
Well,
if he's
the
wearing
Kent
khakis.
family could just that Superman just builds them a new house. Who's going to tell if Superman flies like a Home Depot and needs like wood to build a new house? Who's going to tell Superman? No, man.
But then you got, okay, he fixes the Kent house. Okay, sure, I'll give you that
Home
one.
Depot hates Superman.
Probably, but Home Depot hates most people. Home Depot hates Home Depot.
He's not buying it. He's just getting it for free.
He's like, I'm Superman, bitch. Give me lumber. But then, like, what about the field him and Darkseid went through? I mean, what happened to those people? Was that Kent property? Was that somebody else? I mean,
like I said, there's damage control in the Marvel universe. I don't know if there's a DC equivalent.
I'm still curious.
There usually is. There's usually a DC or Marvel equivalent to each thing that's in the other's universe.
I'm still curious as to whether or not State Farm covers superhero damage. We need to ask Jake or call Geico and ask the Gecko or maybe Flo from Progressive. I don't know. And I know
those are all car insurance, but I guess those get messed up too. Those are usually the first things that get messed up in a supervillain fight.
I mean, does insurance cover that? Because I mean, they throw cars around a lot.
That is the first thing that gets fucked up.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, off topic.
Now we're rambling now.
Blame it on the alcohol. It's my best excuse.
I have no idea if we're going to watch another movie. We still have more armor to make for myself.
Yeah, and more little scissor wounds for Kristen.
Oh, this is what I was going to talk about. This is why I brought up Alex earlier, because we were talking about all of this. Our friend Alex is having a costume contest, having superhero night.
Superhero / karaoke. Yes, you heard that right. I know it's rare as hell, but...
And I have decided to go all out, and I am making a Dr. Doom costume. Well, I am making, in the loosest term possible, by I mean myself, Trey, and Elle. We have contracted Elle, Trey's friend, to come to make us help her, to make her help us.
There you go.
I know English now.
Think of it this way. It was Yoda speak. It was Yoda speak.
I have been sliced once by Trey on
You weren't
my
sliced.
wrist.
You were pinched, okay? Come on. I've done worse than that shaving.
It's drawn a little blood. I'm not saying I'm like crying about it. I'm assessing the damage here.
Okay,
and,
mine was a pinch, okay? Mine was a pinch.
Oh, look, there's another one. I think Elle got me twice. I didn't see that one.
I saw you like.
What are these?
I saw you like flinch twice.
Are you guys adding extra cuts to me? I did not see these other two cuts.
Mine is the one by the wrist, okay?
I think Elle is just this one, and I don't know where the fuck these two came from.
I don't know, because earlier you said like one of those kind of pinched, and that was like right around the area. So I think that one was like the pinch, and that was the serious one.
I think Elle got me 3 times.
You hateful shit.
I did not notice the other
Just
two until just now.
hateful,
Okay,
evil.
So it was only 4, or it was only 2, and now it's up to 4 because I apparently didn't fucking see the other one.
The evil superpowers of scissors.
The alcohol is working. The alcohol is working.
Yeah.
No one say that I didn't try at cosplay. I fucking bled for cosplay.
And I'm sacrificing, is it your kidney or is your liver?
What? Yeah.
For alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol destroys your liver first.
I'm like, wait, I don't remember this part. Is this why you guys are trying to get me drunk to steal my kidney afterwards? It's not going to be good afterwards. You're not going to get much for it.
Yeah, I'm going to get you drunk and I'm going to harvest your organs and sell them on the black market.
You guys heard it. If that happens, you guys call the cops.
Good luck. You'll never find me. No, I'm fucking with y'all. Just anyway, back to our movie review because we're drunk and kind of babbling.
Jesus, we talked more about this movie than we did the fucking Hansel and Gretel movie.
It's because Hansel and Gretel was like,
shit.
I'm sorry, I had to get really drunk just to make it through
Jeremy
that one.
Renner, but it was shit. I would do terrible, terrible things to that man.
On that wonderful note. All right. Anyway, Netflix. If you happen to pass by like Walmart or FYE or somewhere that sells movies, look for Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. Give it a look. It's great. The storyline flows. You never, except for the few points we've brought up.
And those are nitpicky.
You never, have any real thing to question. Like, where in the hell did this character come from? Again, with a little DC knowledge, and if you pay attention to your movie, it all ties in. There are so few loose ends, they're not even worth really mentioning.
Anyways, we're going to try and find something else to review while these guys hack at me with scissors.
And stitch rippers and whatever other sharp instruments I can find.
Exactly.
I have a buck knife.
I will... Now I'm scared. That scared me. Now my brain's frazzled. Anyways, we're going to find another movie. I will show you guys the final results of the armor whenever we are done with it.
And with the lovely Kristen's...
I'm a little scared because at some point we got to make a mold for the face.
Oh, I thought you had the mask. I didn't know we were making a mask.
No, we're making a mask. No sharp implements near my face.
I'm sorry. I still had a Chris Porter moment right there.
No sharp implements near my face. That's why I said it like that.
Okay. Anyway, one more time, guys. With Kristen's permission, once we get the costume finished, if
my face isn't hacked up,
I won't turn you into Leatherface, I promise. And you won't look like Freddy Krueger either, okay? I promise.
All right, we're going to find another movie to review.
We will. With permission, all these pictures will be posted on Twitter between the two of us and maybe on Facebook. I don't know yet.
They'll end up on this review at some point.
There you go. They'll be switched in somewhere. Anyway, check out Apocalypse. It's a great DC movie, and for me, that is higher view because I find a lot of things wrong with several movies. But anyway, check it out. We're going to go drink some more beer and wrap Kristen up in tinfoil and duct tape.
Yay! Later, guys.
Till next time, peace. We love you.